Oh, yeah. We're back live. We're back live. Hey, this is Mike from Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in what has turned out to be a sunny day here in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Just going to give y'all a quick catch up on what's going on. I've been buffing and had to take some time to go to the eye doctor. And the verdict is now that the only thing I need is just drugstore reading glasses. But this has been kind of aggravating because my eyes are dilated. I'm not sure what that thing means there, Brandon. It keeps beeping at me. I don't know what that means. The battery's dead, I guess. I charged it up. I did. Oh well. But been buffing like crazy. As I said, the hood is completely done as far as buffing goes. And you can see I covered up my windshield wipers. I had everything taped off. The tape's all gone. Did the roof. Oh, there's my eyeglass case. I wondered where I left that. There it is. But the roof is all buffed and done. I think it turned out great. The roof was really hammered, which is typical on these pickup trucks. Hey, Brandon, I hear you, brother, I hear you. The roof typically gets hammered pretty good on these SUVs and pickups because they're so hard to reach. I had to get my platform out and get up on it to get to all that. You know, I got it at Home Depot. It's got extendable legs, the height's adjustable. Even no higher than your SUV is, Brandon. I had to get it out so I could get up there and get to it, because that's a long reach with that 8-10 pound buffer, brother. I'm here to tell you. Yeah, buddy. I had a smudge right there. That's all right. It's just a little bit of streak from the product left. It'll just wipe right off. So did all that. Oh man, I hate doing those roofs. I hate them. And then, Brandon, I've started on the front end here, and I've done from about there up so far. Hey, Miss Jessica, all right. And oh boy, what a pain. The chrome has all been polished, the headlights, all these little spaces. And what I had to do, if I can figure out what I did with it. Oh yeah. I had to get this little nano buffer out, and I've got the 3-inch backing plate on it right now, Brandon, which is what I used to do the headlights and this area right here. All these little bitty spots in this chrome. I had to change the backing plate to this little one here. It's a little, I think 1.5 inches, something like that, and use it to get, you know, all these little spaces like right here and in these little indentations in the chrome and along here and right down through here. You know, it's even too big for the 3-inch. I mean, too small for the 3-inch backing plate. But all that chrome has been polished, all that is. And I'll probably have to stick with one of the smaller ones, Brandon, when I get down here to this little space right here. And that silver piece across the bottom, I'm not sure it's going to do much good to polish that. But then I'll grab my 5-inch buffer for this area right here and on around to the sides. But it's turning out nicely. Headlights spiffed up really good. They weren't bad. We talked about that. They weren't too bad, but they did need just a little bit of spiffing up. And you can see all that chrome has been polished. When I finish the front end, I'll go do the rear and then work my way down the sides. And you know, but Brandon, I'm going to need the smaller buffers to do areas like this because they're so curvy and narrow. Can't really do the big buffer. Same thing on the mirrors. these pillar posts. Although I could probably get away with the 3-inch here, Brandon, because it's such a curve, and it's, you know, not very wide, but it's curvy, so I don't think I would do much good with the 5-inch. I'll do the same thing, go down probably to the 3-inch on these pillar posts. These, oh, my air compressor, these here, that little area there, that fender flares, have to drop down and use a different buffer. It's tedious work, brother, tedious work. Oh, you wrapped them? That's okay. I thought something was kind of funny. But all I did was lightly polish them, so that's okay. They're much clearer now than they were before. It's alright, it's alright. You could polish at PPF if you use a light polish, which is what I was using, and a soft pad, which is what I was using. Not the softest pad, but it's okay, it's okay. That's alright, Mr. Brandon. No problemo. Man, that hood, oh boy, it came out nice. Nice. Yeah, I covered up the windshield wipers because I didn't want to have to go back and clean them up again later. I taped some of this off. I've done pulled the tape off. But I just want to jump on here right quick and show you guys how it's been going. I mean, look at all those different pads and backing plates I've been using there. And this is a cordless. I love the cordless. I don't have to be dragging that damn big old 10 gauge cord around with me. I guess I'm going to have to put a different battery in your little GoPro, Brandon, because I charged it overnight and it still won't last but just a few minutes. So I think you gave me an extra battery over there. I'll charge that up overnight and then see if I can figure out how to swap them out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, see, I got my big 5-inch buffer waiting to go down there. That pad that's on it's going in the trash. It's shot. I have burned through some pads and clay bar. This thing chewed up a couple packs of clay bar. Chewed them up. Had to toss them. Usually a pack of clay bar will last me on a whole vehicle, no matter how big it is. Not on this one. It just chewed them up. Hey, but that's part of doing this stuff, you know. And it's the roof chewed up that pad. It's gone. It's done. It's going in the trash. That's about a $10, $12 pad, I guess. You know, they're not super expensive till you start ordering a bunch of them. But I'm thinking we're looking pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And I've got my supper in the air fryer. Got me some veggies going. Whew, my plan is, of course, it's lost in time, my plan. But look at, I still got splatter on the windshield. That's okay. It'll wipe right off. Is to come back out after dinner, but that never seems to happen. I was out here early this morning because I wanted to make up for the time I was going to lose having to go to the eye doctor today. And I wish there was, Brandon, I wish there was something we could do to spiff these up. There's just not. Oh well. I'm thinking your wife's going to be really happy. Miss Brandy, Miss Brandy. It's coming along nicely. Gonna wipe a little excess product off there. It's alright. It's alright. But I do appreciate everybody for dropping by. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, comment, ask a question. If you have any about the products, the equipment, where I got it, what it is, what pads I used, and all that kind of stuff. If you need further clarification, don't be bashful. Send me a PM if you don't want to ask with everybody else watching in the comments section. Send me a PM and I'll do it for you. I didn't show my business card this time, Brandon, because I'm not real sure where it's at. So that's okay. It's okay. That's all right. So I'm going to go check on supper and try to get back out here on this thing and at least finish the front end up, Mr. Brandon. I can't even read that. I put my reading glasses on. Yeah, the emblems are, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They make them cheap. You know, it is, what, a 2009, so you got to expect some things to kind of start wearing out because, you know, this kind of stuff here, most of the time, they make them out of the cheapest stuff they can find. So, anyway, I'm going to get back. Like I said, go check on my supper and try to get myself back out here. But I'm pretty well whooped. Pretty well whooped, Brandon. All right, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by and watching. I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you, Mr. Brandon, and thank Miss Brandy for giving me the honor of working on her baby. I know she misses it. I know she does. And I know your little boy does too. Tell him I'm working on it. I hope you're letting him watch some of these videos, or maybe it'd be counterproductive. I don't know. But I'll talk to you later, Mr. Brandon. Goodbye now.